Hey, what's up, fam? Whew. 2 week wait, 2 week wait, but then we got back into Fairy Tail with Fairy Tail 100 Years Quest, Chapter 8. And as I've been saying with the other chapters, it's rough being a bi-weekly, and it doesn't feel, I don't think it's as thick as bi-weeklies normally. I'm pretty sure they're all usually around like 22 to 25 pages. We're gonna get like 20 with this, which isn't so bad because, like I said in the last chapter, and it looks like we're getting, and we've been getting, is the chapters themselves. Uh, you get a lot out of them. You get a lot of content. It's not there's not a lot of kind of just like waiting around and dicking around and dicking off and getting. Why do I keep saying dick? Jeez. And just wasting time. We get a lot of stuff out of this. So the whole thing with the water dragon god, he's like, God damn it, all these people keep showing up, and they want, they're gonna keep trying attacking me. They're gonna keep trying to take me out, take my head, and then move on the rest of the five dragon gods, the other four, and complete this for Elefsaria. I mean, he knows Elefsaria by name, so I don't know. I wonder if he's ever talked to him before. That's something that I'm a little bit curious about. But Kyria's like, all right, let's do this. Let's fuck this guy up. Mad Mole's like, let's not. I mean, we should. I mean, I get we're strong, but this is a boss character. We need to do something. We need to plan this. But Kyria and Madmol are pulled away by. Uh, I'm gonna go with Scarian for right now, or actually, I'm gonna go Scarian. It's like scary, he's a scary guy. Especially when you see his design, he's got a really cool design. But they get pulled away, they turn into like ash or dust or whatever, and Madmol and Kyria, disappear into the wind, and they kind of note it and I liked the part where Lucy's like, maybe it's an Ash Dragon Slayer, and they're like, oh, that's cool, Ash, that'd be a cool power, Ash magic. It's not what it was, but we'll get to that at the end. So Mercovia is talking to them. He's like, oh, god damn it, what do you guys want? I mean, people are still trying. It's been 100 years, and they're just like, yeah, still trying. Sorry, bruh. But he talks about like I don't do bad stuff anymore. I don't cause any problems. I don't wish ill will towards people. And they're like, oh, okay, well, I guess we don't have to do anything. We don't have to seal him. We don't have to fight him. We're good. But Mercefovia's like, nope, you guys are gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to seal me up. Take care of me. It's gonna happen, which is a little bit confusing. I got Zeref vibes out of him for a second, and that's pretty good. I miss Zeref. I liked him, but I like this guy, and even though they gave vibes of him, very quickly you saw that they aren't the same character. They have a similar mindset. They've got this kind of like a little bit of self-wallow and a little bit of a darker side, but their reasons are way different, and the way they handle things is way different. He ends up inviting the Fairy Tail Guild crew over to his palace, where you see a bunch of really cool stuff. I immediately heard the Under the Sea song from The Little Mermaid playing in my head. Just one of those songs that everybody, well, I'd probably go like almost everybody probably knows at least the some of it, like the tune. But the chick that he's talking to, Caramel, whatever her name is. I wonder if it's supposed to be chamomile and it's just a weird translation. But she comes out. She's like, "What the hell is with these guys? Get out of here! You guys don't need to be here." She I'm guessing they're gonna have a relationship. They're gonna have a little bit of a romance between her and Mersfovia. She definitely has a distaste for anybody who accepts the 100 Years Quest. Obviously, from when you get her backstory, she was shipwrecked when she was a little girl, and Mersfovia saved her, and she grew up with him. She probably has some attachment to him like that. And he actually, that was the turning point when he kind of became switched over and started becoming a nicer guy. And eventually now you see in his palace, he's got like all this vegetation. He's got like an underwater farm, like a little enclosed farm where he gets the food for the people of Elmina and gives them food, medical treatment. He goes around um, saving shipwrecked people and bringing them to safety. He just seems like a really cool guy. He seems really nice. He's trying to, uh, make up for all the stuff he's in the past. And when they talk about how nice he is, he's like, "Well, you're really cool. You don't seem bad at all." And he's like, "No, I used to kill a shit ton of people." And I like how he says like ants before the tide. Pretty badass. And that's like what I was talking about, like that kind of like Zeref spook to him, spookiness. But seems pretty cool now, but the whole problem is the reason, like where the tide comes in into Elmina and the whole area around him. is because he's starting to become too powerful for himself to control, and that is causing slowly growing to where he's affecting the ocean waters without his own consent. Just over time getting larger and larger, and eventually he's just going to consume the place. I'm wondering why he just doesn't go off and do like a training arc. Maybe it's different for him. Like normal training for him is like gonna destroy like the whole land or in like provoke the other water dragon gods. I don't know, but he seems very concerned about the people of Elmina. He wants to either be sealed or killed. Waiting for somebody who is capable of doing it. And it's a little bit hard because he doesn't want the Elmina people to really be that affected, that hurt, or he can't just tell them to leave because they worship him, and it's pretty difficult. But he's because they obviously we know that they have their religion around him. He talks about it, but he says there's something he has to do, and he says like it's the worst thing for him. And I'm curious to know where that's gonna go. I'm a little bit interested in the kind of the maybe like the hints and of that also combined with what we got at the end of the chapter, where you see Kyria and Madmol talk to awesome ship, by the way, when you see the Diablo ship, but talking to Scarion, and he looks really cool. And this is what I'm talking about when it was like an Ash Dragon, when that we're talking about like maybe he's an Ash Dragon. It's like this is ridiculous. No, it's something way cooler than that. But he's saying how you can't eat the Water Dragon God's abilities, or you can't eat him to gain his abilities, or something along those lines. Like we just can't eat him. But apparently he is also not the Water Dragon God. Maybe he's a stand-in, because that would explain why he has this human form and why his horns don't match up. When I was saying like I don't know, he says that he is the false water dragon, and I wonder if he's like saying it like you're a false god, or if he's like you are not the specific water dragon god I can tell. And then I want to follow up by saying that this dude, for one, corpse dragon or like an undead dragon, skeletal dragon, either way, it's really cool. His name is Scarion Raider, which is a badass name. He looks really cool. I'm excited to see this guy in action. And I mean, all of the character designs, all the new character designs from Toka to Scarion have been fantastic in this. I'm loving it. It's so much fun. I love the new designs. I love the new adventure. I love where this is going. Man, this would be so much better if it was weekly, but still happy for it. I'm looking forward to buying Volume 1 when it comes out. But so until then, yeah, drop the comments below on what you think about this chapter. I'm getting real excited for what's to come. Hopefully, we get some action next chapter. At least next chapter, if there's not the fight kind of starting between the Water Dragon God and anybody. I just want to see one attack from Scarion. I want to see this dude just do one attack, and I'm happy with the next chapter. So yeah, tell me what you think in the comments below. Maybe check out my videos. I do mostly manga stuff, Fairy Tail, Eden Zero, Black Clover, and soon to be Radiant when the anime comes out in a few weeks. I'm going to be doing a live stream later today talking about all the events of the manga chapters, anime episodes that I saw, any news within the last week of things, maybe going over why my channel was dead for about 2.5 weeks. If you're subscribed to my channel, thanks a lot. If you aren't, I would appreciate if you would subscribe. But otherwise, thank you very much for listening. Bye.